Could be a busy week this week over at Ewood Park as Blackburn Rovers could be dipping into the transfer market to bring in an experienced leader at the back. Who am I talking about? We'll get into it, all of it, next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we're taking a look at this week's transfer rumours, and we've got a cracker coming at you to Ewood Park. Who is it? I'll tell you in a second. Of course, if you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. One-stop shop for Rovers is right here under Roverseas. I'm going to have, I hope to have, a story for you each and every one of the days this week as we try to get out of this Euro 2024 coma. Of course, it's over now, but or it will be over very, very soon. But today, let's talk about Blackburn Rovers and, of course, a transfer rumour. We'll get into it in a minute. Big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And, of course, if you're new, subscribe, boys and girls. But what are we talking about? Well, I am talking about this guy. I'm going to drag the link, hopefully, to the screen here. Here is the link, and here it is, Liam Cooper coming at you from Leeds United. Nope, we're not doing that. Get off of that. Captain of Leeds, would be a fantastic leader at the back. Was on the squad there for Scotland over in the Euros. He's been back a little bit. His contract is up. But what would he bring to Ewood Park? Well, that's what we're going to try and talk about here and now in this video. So let's take a look at him. Right here, it is Liam Cooper. Coops to his name, to his buddies. And here he is, of course, rocking the captain's armband for Leeds United. Let's take a look at him, though. Of course, coming at you at a whopping 186 centimetres. He's got Scottish and English heritage. Of course, plays for Scotland a little bit. He is left-footed. Now, we're going to talk about that in a bit more detail in a little bit. And his contract is up for grabs right here. Now, 32 years of age. He's not as old as some, but very much older than the rest of the gang. This is his heat map for the season. Left-sided centre-back, bombing up and down that left-hand side for a Leeds United side that was so close to promotion once again. This is his attributes. They will come into importance in this video at the end. Key figure there, 70 for defence. Tackling's 56. Some low numbers in the other departments. So let's take a look at him. Here he is again. And his stats for the season. He only played 15 matches, started 8 of them. Minutes per game, 47 on average. So he was on the wane at Leeds, who had Joe Rodon at the back, and they had some other high-profile youngsters. But he is captain. He was captain for Leeds. He did chip in with 1 goal as well this season with his head. Passing stats there, 52.4 touches, accurate per game, passes 41.2, that's 90% success rate, 95% success rate in his own half. He had a couple of clean sheets within those 15 matches played, and of course some other numbers there for you. No red cards, no yellow cards for him. Here he is representing the Scots. He was once valued at a cool $7 million. That was only a couple of years ago, but of course times have changed. He was formerly at the books at Hull, but spent the vast majority of his career at Leeds. And of course he's available for free. Currently valued around about $1 million, but we might be able to get over the line with this one. I decided to compare him up against our current left-footed centre-back, and that is Scott Wharton. Let's compare them side by side. Of course, we do know that Scott Wharton is out for the season, of the vast majority of the season, with an injury. He is shorter than that of Liam Cooper. He is, of course, considerably younger, and this would be a signing for the here and now, and of course maybe for next season. And we'll talk about a little bit more about the role Cooper would have in this team and moving forward if it was to come into play. Of course, take a look at the stats then over the course of time. We do know Liam Cooper's played considerable, nearly double the amount of football as Scott Wharton, 407 games in total, chipping over 19 goals, 9 assists, I think that is 1,752 minutes per game, or minutes, or whatever, per goal. So he doesn't score that often, but he does chip in every now and again. As for Scotty Wharton, 23 goals in his 251 games. The vast majority of those, though, in League Two and Premier League Two. So take that into consideration. There is a considerable amount of experience for Liam Cooper, also playing in the Premier League for 66 times in his long career. Let's take a look then at those attributes now. That 70 rating is for Liam Cooper in defending. Scotty Wharton's ranked 67 for defending currently, according to SofaScore. If we then look at the other attributes, it doesn't look that good for Coops. Creativity going in favour of Wharton. Attackingness going in favour of Wharton slightly. Technique, Wharton is again leader in that department. Tackling though, Cooper does edge it over a much younger Scotty Wharton. Now, what about me on this one? Where do I stand here? Well, it does look like rumours are in the market for a left-sided centre back, and Cooper is one of two names bandied about. There's going to be another video about the other guy bandied about later on. For me, this would be an absolutely stellar deal. I know we signed or last season we got McFadden in. And he proved to be a stellar signing at 37. I think Cooper will provide the leadership at the back. And I know we've already got Domheim there. We've got Hayden Carter as well, competing for probably the other centre-back roles. I think Cooper would be, in all honesty, a regular, as long as he stays fit for the season. And he could also be, he might have a little bit of a say about who wears that captain's armband. And I think with the rumours that we are getting at the moment, I'm seeing a lot of leaders being bandied about. There's a goalkeeper with captain's experience. I think there's a striker with leadership experience. So we are looking for maturer players that can offer that experience and know-how and leadership to dictate to this more younger squad. So Cooper has that in spades. He's got a load of experience going for free, and it looks like already we're making significant progress in the talks, and we're probably at of course we're at contract length negotiations at the moment, where I think Coops wants a prolonged stay, 2 year, and of course Rovers maybe are holding fire on just the 1 year. Now that's where we're at here, of course, with Cooper. I think it's very much likely to happen, and of course that would be a big boost for the Rovers fans around the world, because we've been pretty much non-existent in the transfer movement this time around, only bringing in a couple of youngsters. This will be our first major signing, and it will be a good one. I think it's a solid signing, especially at this level. 32 is a good age for a centre-back. It might not be as pacey, but maybe that can be offered with a Hayden Carter or something like that. But again, left-sided as well. And in all honesty, I think Scotty Wharton, when he comes back, will have a real fight on his hands to get back into that squad. So I think it'd be a good move. Again, if you look at his resume, he's played a lot of games as Coops, and he's also got some achievements to his name with success, with promotions, with Leeds. So he's a winner. He's no nonsense, and of course it's what we need. So will I think it happen? I don't know. I think it's likely, but I'm seeing a lot of talk on Twitter and around the places that this could be another one of Rovers' poor transfer negotiations by not budging on the length of the contract. So I'll be happy if it gets done, but will it get done? That's of course a story for another day. There it is, boys and girls. Liam Cooper could be a Rovers player within the next day or so. I'm hoping to get this video out Sunday or Monday, I don't know, we'll see. But until then, guys, subscribe, smash the like, your non-stop shop for Rovers. Content continues right here under One Rooski. We'll be back with another rumour and link later on in the week, but until then, we are done.